Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5.2. I'm gonna call it because episode 5 recording screwed out, so I actually just exited and restarted the run. So, welcome. Nothing too interesting happened. We are doing Hellhorn and Stygian. Multi-strike or Slay gives damage. This is a problem, but we'll take the Slay gives damage. If we can find a nice, decent body to tank. Start a battle, summon 4 random units. Okay. I'm gonna take this. Purely for the incredibly strong demon units that have high cost and high capacity. Because if you get the Consumer of Crowns and you just make 5 copies of it, especially if you can get it a bit upgraded before then, it's pretty insane. So it doesn't matter what we do here, our Crown Prince will die, and it doesn't matter what we do here, our Crown Prince will die. So there's only 3 units on the top floor, so we can actually keep the Crown Prince alive, and then he'll have to only deal with 2 units on the next floor. So hopefully if we draw one of our cheap spells, we can kill one of them and he should survive. Jeez, it's actually quite a difficult setup to run here because we don't have much in the ways of healing or defensive items whatsoever, which is making this increasingly difficult. I'm just going to try and kill as many on the bottom floor because I don't think there's actually, pardon me, I don't think there's actually anything we can do to stop the boss, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. So the second one is his kill, so we don't want to steal that away from him. And we'll just slowly start working on the boss with the spells that we have as he moves up in the floors. We'll play the Contrition. 6, 2, 5. These two. So I don't think we have any units left in our deck, so I'm just going to do that. It's going to get 1 hit in on the pyre, but I think we did everything we could with how the deck looks right now to prevent the pyre damage. We don't have any imps, but I do like that card. So this is to all enemies on the floor. So this is a deal 2 damage. This is incredibly good crowd control in a deck where crowd control isn't really a thing yet. But being able to repeatedly give our frontline units armor will be so very, very good. I do like these, but I like this more. So not much has been happening. It's been a quiet time. My brother, his wife, and his daughter are moving back in. Not back in, but I guess for him it's back. Are moving in this weekend. So that is going to be an interesting... well, this weekend's going to be interesting. I know that is a strange decision to give... Ooh. If only we actually had a better friggin' unit to do. Okay, it was definitely a bit dumb to come this side. I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely stupid. But I actually came for this. Alrighty, then we go back here. And I'm sure you guys were yelling, go back. But now I have. Alright, so we have a really good frontline unit now. We have a really good train steward, large train steward to bodyguard our... what is his name? Our champion. So as long as we can put our armor on our champion, and I'm going to play him at the top floor just so he has time to get set up. Then you must die, and any of you can die. Alright, I think we are actually good. I will kill that. I will kill that. Because none of them have anything to do really with gain armor. They've jumped up all the way to the top. I will kill her. The haze goes away. Kill. I'm just going to keep using the spells. Like, I know he gets strength when he gets the kills, which is great and all. But he's not our main carry right now. Our main carry is actually on the chaos that's going to happen here. And this. So I know it's probably worth a lot to try and keep that card strong. Or try and build that card up. But the main thing I was looking for was just doing this on the middle floor. There we go. That was not too bad at all. That actually went perfectly. This is a really good card. I'm just going to go with the Fortify. I honestly don't like any. We already have Titan's Gratitudes. Yeah, we have two. We don't need the others. I will pick up a Flash Freeze, specifically for bosses like Daedalus or the bosses that fly outside the train. Specifically for them. I really do want a relic, but we already have one of the best relics for this class, I think. Okay, it's a bit of a gamble picking that unit up specifically for what I have in mind for using it. We don't have any consume cards. I would like something to be cheaper. We can make one of our Titan's Gratitudes cheaper and then also give it... yeah, we're just going to combo those on the Titan's Gratitude. No, we can't combo those on the Titan's Gratitude. Damn it. Well, let's do that on the other one. And there we go. So we have one that is cheaper now and one that is more expensive. And then I will just keep removing bad train stewards. Okay, we did spend an absolute truckload of cash there. But I do believe it was for the best. We have... I think the deck is much stronger after that. Better units will be summoned in the middle. Man. So my thinking here, the reason this is what I was thinking for the 5x copy. We just have 5 of these bastards standing in the middle. Like, that sounds... just 5 train stewards that are just 20 and 48. You know what, let's meme it up. Let's do that. I cannot not have train stewards that deal 40 damage. Just chilling in the middle. Just waiting. Little vape hit. Just keep the blood pumping. I've got lemon twist flavor. It's actually quite nice. It tastes cream soda. So I don't know why it's lemon twist flavor. It tastes like cream soda. But hey. Pretty sure my palate is a bit different. See, this is specifically why I took that other card. And there we have it. That was literally what I wanted to do. Because now... these other guys we can just hold as bodies to put in front of our prince to try and keep him alive if that should be a problem. So like right here, bam, big boy and Branded Warrior at the back. So if Branded Warrior gets the slay on anything, big boy will trigger and punch and then give rage to him. So that is pretty much the idea there. We are in a spot of trouble here. Wait. I really want a card history. Did I just kill our own imp? I think I just killed her own imp with the torch. Which obviously was not the play. For obvious reasons, not the play. You can have armor. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, I think anything to reduce the damage that our bottom transfer takes now. Okay, so already a smattering of misplays. Let's keep doing that. You can't go anywhere. That's fine. So we can do this. And we can do this. I probably should have played it the other way around and I would have made more progress, but you know what? That's pretty much fine. See, boss is on 227. Do this, boss is dead. Alright, so we got lucky with all of our big train stewards appearing in the middle row. The reason I think this is one of the best relic, artifact, whatever they're called, in the game is purely because I think that's the play. Sorry. The reason I think it's one of the best relics in the game is you get ahead of the enemy so quickly. If you don't need to stress about what's happening in your... How many bad ones do we have left? One. If you don't have to stress about what's happening at the... on your second floor, there's no way the enemies are getting past it. So you can then set up your third floor, and then whatever units you have left, you can use to build up your bottom floor. And I'm just going to skip that. The more big bodies I can have, the happier I'll be. Now you should be able to survive a bit, but in all honesty, that branded warrior is just a in case of emergency, essentially. And you with rage 7 I think would be pretty good. Although you have to ramp up. Let's leave it there for now. Now I have made some strange decisions in this run so far, but I do want to mix it up and do something a bit different. Slay 20, armor 10. I'll always take the armor 10. I know we have built big bodies for him to survive, but if I want to turn on thorns or anything like that, exactly like in this case, 10, 35, the porcupine. It's 50 armor. No, I'm not going to turn on thorns. I just did give our champion a way to survive it. Why is that card selected? Okay, this is pretty much what I wanted on this floor. Is the Brander Warrior is in this mix. That is why I added him to the deck, so that if he ever gets a slay, he will trigger more damage for the rest of the team. Now, as much as I would love to say we don't have to play anything on the bottom floor right now, I do think we actually need to play something on the bottom floor. There we go, he got the slay trigger. That thing's definitely dead. Go to the top floor, play one of them there for one. We have enough mana to do whatever else we need to. She's only getting hit once, which means she kills. This is fine. Multi-strike has more triggers. His damage is scaling like mad. We're going to have a ton of these train stewards in our hand, in our deck, so we can just put them at the top just as that final buffer of damage. Let's give her more incant trigger so she can keep tanking for our champion. The way I kind of want to use the champion combo is just purely for how Let's put that on you. They need to weaken and pretty much try and kill all the ads and then weaken the boss. They need to absolutely destroy the boss, and on the odd chance that the boss makes it past, these two need to handle it. You will most certainly die. I'm not sure who's getting the kill though. 20, 35. So you're getting the kill. It's not what I wanted, but it's fine. We don't have any consumed cards. This is just an enter in my... Oh no, don't be stupid. You can do this. You can do this so she can last longer against the boss, and you can do that. Now they've gotten their incant triggers. You can carry on. Over here we're going to do this. Why would I use that? And the boss is dead before he can even leave the first floor. So we have an incredibly strong setup now. I did play it in a very strange way. I won't argue with that. But I think all in all, that definitely worked. It gives us something to bring back with our imp. It might be a bit stupid adding it to the deck now. Offering apply 3 sap to enemy units. Apply 3 sap to discard a card random and can't apply 1 armor to friendly. Oh, whoa. We'll take that, and then that can fill in on our bottom floor. And if we do get the frost damage totem as well, we can also put that on the bottom floor because we have the 1 extra capacity. I think we want to remove these torches, but the torches are our target spells. We do have this target spell though. And then we might be able to buy a trinket, but here we could upgrade units and gain cash, but that is an absolute waste. But that is 75 coins and stronger units. Do have quite a few units I think we can upgrade. But let's go trinket path. I think trinket path is probably the right decision, and then I think we can drop a lance as well. Okay, purge card win when you play a third card. When you play your third card of the turn, draw 2. When a card is with consumers played, restore 5 out to the pyre. Spells gain an extra upgrade slot. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is quite disappointing. Let's first see what we can get here. I'll take the removal again. I know I took that last time as well. I think it's a good card. We don't have any like super ways of making sure we trigger it. Now that would have been amazing. That is good. Oh my, so imagine we had 15 more gold. Good God. Okay, so the left side was absolutely bad, but the right side would have had some definite benefits. I think I should start taking that into consideration. With stealth, I don't want to take the chance of giving them full HP. We probably could do it, but I don't think it's necessary. There we go, petty theft, money. Bam. How's our middle floor looking? I'm gonna kill that imp. Might as well not kill the imp. And at the top floor. Damn, having that imp there sucks. Big time. So we can either do this, but then we have 2 slay triggers on the first floor, and when he starts doing his job, getting rage onto him, the odds of him... No, I think we'll just do this. I honestly don't like that card that much. Yeah, I really don't like that card at the moment. But that's just because I'm not using it properly. That is purely the reason why. It's not going too great for us. Just because I'm not using it properly. Get rid of this. Play that on her. You are dead. You're nowhere else. There we go. So I feel like this deck is kind of in autopilot mode. What happens in the middle happens, and you just sort out the rest of the rows according to how you want to. Oh, do you have... Oh, you have sweep. That's interesting. This is what I wanted down here, because then every time we do something like this, they get tankier. Transit can't go anywhere. That is pretty much all I can do. It's a pity that this boss is surviving, or the unit surviving, but it's not healing anything going up. So it should be fine. You should die at the top. You do die at the top. You do die in the middle. Let's just do that for the extra gold. We'll play this nowhere. We'll play this up here. And that's that. Then we do have backup big boy transduits in the middle that we can also use for extra tanking in case it is necessary. Get as many stacks up there. The boss is taking damage, which means on this first floor we've gone through all of the bosses stealthy. So now the boss can be hit. Now we can try and absorb a bit more damage. 36. So already surviving. That won't make a difference. That won't either. So let's go up here. Do that. That should make a difference up there later on. Do that. Do that. And I should have played the other card first, but I keep forgetting that card actually discards. Okay, boss is 120. Boss is 100. So we need some work to... We have some work to do up here. We need to somehow eke out 8 more damage. Okay, the boss is going to get one hit in an Empire. Unfortunately. But this is this is one of the difficult bosses in the game, in my opinion. Just because you have an entire layer at the bottom where the boss gets a chance to wipe out your entire floor. So I'm just trying to rack my brain a bit. If we can get this on the bosses, because I do think we're going to struggle with the bosses in the game. So I'll take it. It is free. Just takes up a draw. But I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, let's do this properly instead of the mess I made last round. I keep missing all the artifacts. But I do think this is the better place to go. Make sure our Pyre's at 4 HP. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do the more conservative play. Upgrade our units a bit more. Oh, you know what I'm thinking here. That is definitely a goodie because she does stack up. I know on one of our ridiculous transduits that would have worked just as well. But let's just keep stacking up these transduit benefits. If you thought I wasn't going to do that, welcome to my channel. I do things impulsively for fun. Actually, I don't mind putting rage on that thing. For the very simple reason of it doesn't do anything and putting rage on it doesn't hurt us. Because all we're going to do is put her in the back and then that just bit of extra damage will help immensely. Oh, we don't have our god tier trains do it here. We have one of our slightly stronger trains do it, we don't have the god tier trains do it there. Oh, this is actually going to suck with the amount of energy we have. So before I play and incant that, let's get these two out at the bottom here. Then we can play and incant that at the bottom. Okay, perfect. That's already dead. Give her some armor, just for the extra survivability. I think this is the right play. If we can get this bottom row stacked, absolutely decked and stacked up, I think this is going to be a pretty good one for us. Get all the free cards out, grab the free money. Armor's on how much? Armor's on 9. Oh, you can't incant that on a row. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Don't think we play that. Here we go. That isn't scary. I don't know what is. My apologies if you guys can hear a car. I do have the NVIDIA noise filter stuff on, so you shouldn't be able to. These guys are going to make it onto the second floor, but past that, I doubt. Okay, once again. Ooh, let's just go for that one instead. That is all of our mana. But joke's on you guys. I should have played that on the champion. Stupid not playing it on the champion. Oh no, our little friendo. Well, friendo's not going to be played on the bottom anymore because we drew friendo too late. So you have two cards that essentially try and do the same thing over here. But what actually happens, I'm going to be able to play. There we go. Everything on the bottom floor did except one. Makes it up to the top. Oh, someone actually made it to the top with a pyre. I didn't even notice that. No, 3 damage doesn't bother me. Well, they're all dying, so I might as well just keep myself safe. Right, now we're in the hardest part. I don't think this is going to badly whatsoever. I think we are actually in the clear. Boss is surviving up here. That does keep him alive for an extra turn. Can't play anything else on that level. I don't know what I'm fishing for. Quickly resolve this. The imp's really not contributing that much, to be honest. Okay, boss is dead. Well, it's not bad at all. And we're almost at the end. We never have enough energy for any X cards. I know I haven't been adding much to the deck as we're going here. Capacity is interesting, but I think energy is a larger problem. Although when all our units are out, we just play whatever spells we can. The only reason energy was a bit of a problem is to get those curse cards out of our deck. The deadweight cards. So I'm actually going to go for the energy. I don't think there's anything I want to do with our spells. I'm okay with how the spells are looking right now. Removing 2 cards, what would that be? Frozen Lance, maybe? And that. And I can make a copy of one of our stronger units. Skipping out another relic though. That's fine. So the idea here is this little imp that gets summoned into the middle row is making our entire middle floor substantially weaker, which for me is a big problem. And then I will remove, there was something else, wasn't there? Was the imp and something? I actually wouldn't mind removing this guy either. I really wouldn't mind removing the Hellhorned. That. But duplicate, we can definitely do. And what kind of a man would I be if that isn't what I duplicated? Alright, let's see what we got here. Armor 15, multi-strike 2, Slay 20, Armor 10, multi-strike 2. So substantially increases damage. This adds a multi-strike. I'm actually going to go for the added multi-strike. I like it. And if it's a weaker unit, then he can get 3 slays on the first turn. Non-boss enemies gain +8, 0 and 8, and 10. Our finances, I think, actually look fine. We don't need to try anything strange to try and get the gold advantage later on. Okay, you're the rage boy. You're the super thick train steward. Okay, it's not a bad start. We will just open up with that. Do this. Now he's the only thing dying. And bam. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way we could have really kept that unit alive other than not playing it. But we have so many units that work well down here as a front tank that I thought, why not? Why not risk it a bit? Let that unit die, it's alright. We have a lot of bulky transistors that just exist for tanking for us. So as long as no one shows up with anything ridiculous in sense of sweeping, we should be absolutely fine. I'll just kill that boss so they can deal damage straight to the back. And these units are very tanky. I'm incredibly happy that I didn't try and go even riskier, because they are already quite tanky. Anything with 2 HP here. Oh, that is unfortunate. Maybe if you just leave it. You need to kill that. Will this keep you alive? Yes. It won't. 5. What is your 25? This is more than, this is less than 25, dumbass. No, still won't keep him alive, obviously. Get that on him. He is the hits like a truck boy. Let's put that in front there. So I want to use the train stewards in the front line so they can just, because we have so many, they can just be this replaceable tank constantly while our other units actually get stronger. Now unfortunately she is going to take a hit, but alas, there's nothing we can do to stop that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. It's not dying. Do that. That was stupid. But we should still be fine. Only taking 105, eh? Let's see what we can do about that. 143. That doesn't kill you. I did that wrong. Now I can't play that. I am the king of making misplays. That was a decent chunk of damage. Let's get you in there. Just have a look and make sure I'm not making any stupid mistakes. We can do that. We can do this. We can do that. We either might completely die, or we might just be fine. No, I think we're gonna completely die. Man, this game has just not been holding back. I think my big mistake there is relying on the train stewards. I think even if you do make them, if you got that relic, if we had the extra 15 gold for that relic, then I think it would have gone a bit differently. But you know what? That wasn't too bad. Learning the cards, the decks, and their play styles. I did say at the start, the Stygian faction for me feels like it's the weaker stats-wise, just straight up stats-wise. I think it is weaker. But I don't think they went too bad, actually. There are quite a few things I would have done different. I would not have taken... I would still have taken this relic at the start. I think that is incredibly good, full stop. But I think I should have gone more for the Hellhorn units instead of the Stygian units. And then this was cutesy, and this was fun. But I do think it cost us the game, just purely because it doesn't immediately make it stronger. Like, there's a delay. Like, having the transistors will make the mid game very easy, but if they don't have multi-strike or ways to scale up, it would make the late game very difficult. But I think that was a really good episode in which we learned a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Leave a like, leave a sub, and hope you're all okay where you are in the world. Stay safe, and I'll check you guys later.